Hi, this is Trey Passer. Welcome to my review of F9, or Fast and Furious 9. This is the latest Fast and Furious movie. And like I said, before I start this, everybody knows when you watch these movies, you're not watching them for the great dramatic acting from Vin Diesel and the crew. You're going this to see how many cars they can blow up, how many great stunts they can do, and everything else. Because this series started as, I think it was car thieves and stuff. And then it evolved to them becoming agents and super spies and going overseas and doing all these incredible stunts and stuff. So it's, it is what it is. So, so I wanted to see this on the big screen, of course. So I went to see it yesterday in, in the AMC Prime Theater. Okay. And of course, in this edition of it, if you've seen the trailer, you know that a character who was never talked about or mentioned before, of course, obviously, is John Cena's character in this, Jacob, Dom's little brother. Now, I don't want to say, well, let's be honest. John Cena, I've seen him, 'cause I watch wrestling, so I know John Cena is very entertaining as a character in wrestling and stuff. And basically in this movie, all he does is mean mug. He does a lot of staring. Him and Vin Diesel back at each other and stuff, and they go, they explain to you a little bit of their backstory and stuff, and and it's okay. But like I said, you don't go for this for the great dramatic acting and the great writing. You just go to see, how much, violence and destruction they can do in this. And of course, what you call it, Tyrese Gibson's in there for the comedy. He's in him and Ludacris. See them bounce off there, and then of course the girl from Game of Thrones, what's her name? Her name is Nathalie Emily. She's, played Ramsey, the computer expert. She's there. She's like the straight man in between the two of them, Big Tyrese and Ludacris, bickering against each other, of course. And Michelle Rodriguez is back as Letty. And of course, in this edition, they bring back Mia, because I guess it kind of makes sense because, they're introducing an unforeseen sibling that we never knew about from before. So they brought her back so you can get that family angle in this. And of course, they return, like I said, if you see the trailer, you see Charlize Theron as Cypher. She was the computer expert that made Dom temporarily, turn against the team and stuff. And you have Kurt Russell here as Mr. Nobody. Like I said, it has some pretty good stunts in here. Some pretty impressive stunts. And of course, like I said, the return of Han, and I won't spoil you because they explain it in the movie how he comes back, and which is a bunch of BS. But you let that go. And like I said, and like somebody said before, like these movies are constantly evolving from what it originally was to what it is now. So you don't really, you just kind of hand wave it and just go with it and basically just watch it and see how crazy the stunts are going to be and how outrageous and stuff, and see what latest adventure they get in and how they get out of it. And for what it is what it is. Like I said, this movie's like 2 hours and 30 minutes, which is like, even for this type of movie, is like way too long. Okay, they could have cut about a half hour off of it, to be perfectly honest. But in terms of a movie, entertaining movie, was I entertained by it? Pretty much. Like I said, they have the guys with the corny jokes and stuff. You see people dying and explosions, car chases and explosions and violence. And of course, if you see the trailer, they go to space. And I don't want to explain anything else, but watch it to believe it. Like I said, I know some people are going, this is going to be ridiculous. And I think there was even a thing, I don't know if it was Grace Randolph that said it, that maybe the next big thing for them going to be is them fighting dinosaurs. Like cross them over to the Jurassic Park franchise and have them, have Dom and them chase, battling dinosaurs. I wouldn't put it past them to do that, okay? And you know what? I'll be there to watch it. As silly as it's going to be, I would not put it past them to do it, and I would actually watch it just to see just outrageous it's going to be, okay? And as far as John Cena's character is concerned, the little brother, the little brother character to Don, the way they explain it is okay. It's just, like I said, they made that up on the spot, of course, obviously. But like I said, what do you expect with this series? They are making it up as it go, and it's successful. So they're gonna keep going until these movies stop making money. So they're like sort of like the Transformers movies, except these are way more entertaining. Okay, you don't have as many ridiculous sexy girls in these movies, although like I said, you do have attractive women in this series, but it's just not, the Transformers movies are just a whole nother level of awful. Okay, where this is, you know, you go to see the stunts and see Vin Diesel, you know, say as many more cracks about family and stuff. How many more ways he can say about family and stuff? How many more cliches can he spot about family? Okay, so and exactly now John Cena is in part of the franchise. Just go with it. Okay, like I said, just don't worry about this thing having spoilers because you could predict how these movies are gonna go. It's not that difficult to figure out. Okay, but this one I don't think is as good as the last one was. I mean, it's okay, but it's just I don't think it's as good as the other one, which is not saying that much because you don't go on these things for great writing and stuff. But in terms of the other movies, and I know Justin Lin came back, but I don't think it's as good as the other ones. I think the other ones were better than this one. I think this is not, you know, as good as the other ones, I guess. So I would give Fast 9. I would give it would I give it a 7? Yeah, for these type of movies. Okay, see, your judging scale for these type of movies is gonna have to be kind of weird. But for these type of movies, I think this is one of the lesser ones. Okay, then you know, it has all the, you know, the bickering between, you know, Tyrese and Ludacris and Don spotting his cliches about family and the mean mugging and the great stunts and all that stuff. But I don't think it's as good as the other one, even though they kind of held back to the past in other movies like Tokyo Drift and stuff. And like I said, the Han stuff, they will explain that when you see the movie. They, you know, go into explanation about why he's back and all that stuff. So I would give this in terms. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 6.8. Okay, because I think this is a little bit lesser than than the other movies, which is not saying that much, but I think it is lesser than the other ones. Okay, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if in a future movie you see them fighting dinosaurs or something. I wouldn't put it past them. Okay, because like I said, this movie's franchise has evolved from them being car thieves to super spies and all this, you know, going all over the world, doing all these incredible stunts and all that stuff. So I wouldn't put it past me, and I would be there to watch it. If you see them fight, cross over to the Jurassic Park universe, and you see them in fancy cars and stuff, you know, getting chased by dinosaurs and stuff, I would not put it past them, and I would watch it. Okay, so again, 6.8 for me. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen Fast 9, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel called Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. I also have links to my Patreon channel. It's in the description box below. Check it out. And I also want to say a special thank you to my patron. His name will appear in this video somewhere. So I want to say thank you to him for supporting me. And let you know I put content on my Patreon every week. And there's the last thing I put on, it was yesterday, I put on Superman and Lois, episode 11, and Loki, episode 3 of season 1. So those two are the latest 2 episodes that are on my Patreon channel, unedited. So check it out. Again, it's only $5 a month. Tons of content on there. The Boys season 2, The Mandalorian season 2, WandaVision, the Snyder Cut in 4 parts. What else is on there? The Boys, Mandalorian season 2, The Boys season 2, Mandalorian season 2. What else? I said. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put Stargirl on there, season 1. Oh yeah, Doom Patrol season 2 is on there as well. I'm going to put Stargirl season 1 on there in July because season 2 starts in July. So check that out, you know, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to take Doom Patrol season 2 down and put Stargirl season 1 up on my Patreon, okay? So again, follow the link in the description box below and you can check it out. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.